Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Hello. How are you?
I'm relaxed because so today is sort of downtime for my work. So I don't have heavy tasks for today, and I could cut corners.
So you're almost done with your project?
Yes, I don't have a specific project to be finished.
Hmm.
So, mm, so
No specific deadline?
yes, no specific deadline.
Okay, so that's why you're not that serious than before. The last time I saw you. Now you're more relaxed.
Yes, I'm not serious every time. Actually,
Okay, just that one time.
yes, just a moment. That moment only.
Mm. Okay, so let's try to see. Okay, so what you have chosen today.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's start our lesson. So we are going to study daily news in this lesson. So the title is UK introduces first ever pet treat featuring lab gown chicken meat.
Mm,
Okay, so how about you? Do you have pets at home?
yes, I have one dog, one small dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
so why just one?
In Japan, so having only one dog is common,
Okay,
and I think we can't afford to have
to have
more
one?
dogs. Yeah,
Okay, how about an additional one?
additional one. Additional one is so I think acceptable, but I need more space for another one. Yeah, because
Okay.
I live in Tokyo, so
Mm,
my residence is a bit small.
mm.
So yeah, when it comes to countryside, so I can do that, but in Tokyo it's difficult.
Did you have it caged or you just let it roam around?
Yeah, I have a cage, and so, but mostly, I let my dog be free in the room.
Yeah, so in that way, he's not that aggressive to others.
Yeah.
What type or what breed do you have?
It's it has multiple mixed breed. One is Pomeranian, and
Okay,
the other is Pekingese.
so I expect it's a small dog.
Yes, it's small dog, and it's pretty much 3.5 kilograms.
Okay, so that's that for a small dog.
Yeah, it,
Okay, she
very
or
small.
he?
She.
Okay, she. So are you planning to have it pregnant or to have it multiplied? Then sell the puppies if ever?
No. So how can I say? I removed her
You have it
So
lay.
surgeon. I how can I say?
Yeah, you have it removed
Removed. Yes.
so it can't get pregnant.
Yes. So to
Ah,
protect my dog actually. So
okay. So I haven't heard your dog bark even once.
mm, sorry.
I haven't heard your dog
Uh-huh.
bark even once.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I thought you don't have pets at home, but you have one.
Yes,
Wow.
actually, yeah.
Okay. So before you decided to have a dog, did you ever think that um you will have it, or do you think that it's a bit time consuming or bothersome for you?
Uh, yeah, honestly, I thought that kind of things before having the pet. After that,
Okay.
I don't think about that
What
anymore.
made you what made you change your mind?
Yes, because
Or
my
who made you change your mind?
okay, so my dog, actually, my dog, my dog changed my mind because yeah,
Ah,
she gives she gives a lot of how do you say happiness.
yeah. Yeah, in ways that they can only do. So no matter how down you are, so when it comes to them, things will be lighter. Things will be better.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's try. So that now let's have words and phrases. So let's learn some of the words that are used in the article. So let's have the first word, cultivate.
Cultivate.
Okay, now let's read a sample sentence. Farmers cultivate crops in the summer.
Farmers cultivate crops in the summer.
Okay, can you please make a sentence?
Okay. Cultivate. Mm, mm, uh, my mother is working for the facility to cultivate uh, eel, eel, eel,
Eel?
eel, yeah, eel. One
Ah,
of the
okay.
fish, one of the
Those
fish.
fishes that are slimy?
Yeah, yeah, that's right, that's right. Slimy
Ah,
fish, slimy and yeah, so long fish.
yeah. So in your country, do you eat eel?
Yes, we eat eel, and it's kind of so expensive. Uh, food.
It's expensive?
Yeah, it's expensive and very delicious and very popular as well.
Ah, okay. Here we also have eel, but I don't know what's the difference between your eel and our eel. I haven't tried even once.
Oh, do you eat eel in your place?
Yeah, we do.
Uh huh.
But me, I haven't tried even once
Okay, okay.
because seeing it makes me makes me think it's not delicious at all.
Yeah,
But you said it's delicious.
yeah, delicious, but so yeah, considering the appearance, so it seems it doesn't seem delicious. Yeah, but
Mm.
actually, I don't know. I'm not sure, but I get used to eating eel because my hometown is famous for the production or cultivation of eel.
So it's been cultivated in your area.
Yes, and I think
Oh,
the eel is one of Japanese popular Japanese traditional food.
how do you cook it? Grilled with soup?
Grill is so yeah, very delicious
Okay,
sauce.
so it's delicious when grilled.
Sorry.
It's delicious when grilled. How about if you
Mhm.
have it with soup or you have it?
Uh, we grill it and so put it on the rice.
Mm.
Mm. And we put the sauce.
Ah, okay. Maybe I will try some
Mm.
because my uncle
Mm.
uh, usually go on fishing and catches some eel, but
Oh.
I don't eat or even tasted just once. Okay, now that I know that it's
You can.
expensive in
Expensive
your
in Japan.
in your country, so maybe
Yes.
try some.
Mm. Yeah, because the eels in Japan uh, face the risk of extinction.
Oh,
So
mm.
yeah, so natural eels are yeah facing the risk of extinction.
Ah,
So in my hometown, so we cultivate it. We cultivate to preserve the
To have
production.
it, yeah. Okay, so also pufferfish so is also your delicacy, right?
Yeah.
So which is more expensive, the eel or the puffer?
Puffer. Puffer. What is a puffer?
I don't know what you call it. uh,
Puffer fish. Puffer fish. Puffer fish. Oh, puffer fish. Okay. So what was your question?
so which is more expensive, the puffer fish or
Ah,
the eel?
so I think puffer fish is more expensive than eel.
Okay, what do you call puffer fish?
In Japanese,
Yeah,
fugu,
hugu.
fugu, fugu, fugu,
Fugu.
fugu.
Okay, so I remember that puffer fish is fugu. Okay. Now let's go to the second one, culture.
Yeah.
The team cultured cells for medical research.
The team culture sells for medical research.
Okay, can you please make a sentence?
Okay, culture. Culture is the same. A synonym of cultivate.
Mm.
Ew. Okay, so my hometown cultures ew.
Okay, next. Alternative.
Alternative.
This drink is a good alternative to soda.
This drink is a good alternative to soda.
Okay, can you please make a sentence?
Alternative. Mm, mm, cultivating eels is alternative to catching a natural eel.
Yeah. Okay, next. Sufficient.
Sufficient.
We have sufficient food for the party.
We have sufficient food for the party.
Now, can you please make a sentence?
Okay. Mm, mm, we don't have the sufficient amount of eel to cater to a lot of people.
Yeah, for the demand.
Yes.
Okay, next. Infinite.
Infinite.
He has infinite patience with children.
He has infinite patience with children.
Okay, can you please make a sentence?
Okay. Mm, we don't have infinite amount of eel.
You focus in one topic, and that's eel.
Yes, so it's one of the axes for creating for
Mm.
today. Yeah.
So it's not that hard for you to construct it with it. Anyway, so do you have any questions before we proceed?
Nothing. Thank you.
Okay, so let's move on to the next part, which is the comprehension. So please look at the direction.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move on to the listening focus. So let's check the questions that you will have to answer later. So please look at the questions as I read them twice. Now let's have number one. What can people in the UK buy for the first time? What can people in the UK buy for the first time? Number two, where is the sale of lab grown meat banned? Where is the sale of lab grown meat banned? Number three, how is cultivated meat made? How is cultivated meat made? Okay, so now let's listen to the audio.
UK introduces first ever pet treat featuring lab grown chicken meat. For the first time, people in the UK can buy a pet treat made with lab grown meat. The Chick Bites contain plant based ingredients and 4% chicken meat cultivated in a lab by Meatly. The company, founded in 2022, is the first in the world to get regulatory approval for this type of meat to be used in pet food. Only a few countries have approved lab-grown meat, and Italy became the first country to ban the sale in 2023. Cultivated meat is made by harvesting a tiny sample of animal cells that are cultured with water and nutrients to produce a protein mass in a few weeks. The process has a much smaller environmental impact than growing a live animal and does not involve killing any actual animals. Meat alternatives have grown in popularity in recent years. Unlike plant-based products that use protein, like soy or peas, and products that use fermentation, like fungi or yeasts, cultivated meat is not yet widely available. Meatly's founder, Owen Enser, says the process is sufficient to create an infinite amount of meat forevermore. The meat is nutritionally equivalent to the real thing but is free of steroids, hormones, or antibiotics. The expense will make scaling up production a challenge. Meatly hopes making pet food will help familiarize consumers with lab-grown meat. Enser says, the UK Food Standards Agency is currently undergoing a 2-year project to set out the approval process for cultivated meat. We hope to be part of that process. Everything in our production is safe for humans. We just don't have the regulatory pathway yet.
Okay, are you good with audio?
Please let me listen again.
Okay, so I'll play it again.
UK introduces first ever pet treat featuring lab-grown chicken meat. For the first time, people in the UK can buy a pet treat made with lab-grown meat. The chick bites contain plant-based ingredients and 4% chicken meat cultivated in a lab by Meatly. The company, founded in 2022, is the first in the world to get regulatory approval for this type of meat to be used in pet food. Only a few countries have approved lab-grown meat, and Italy became the first country to ban the sale in 2023. Cultivated meat is made by harvesting a tiny sample of animal cells that are cultured with water and nutrients to produce a protein mass in a few weeks. The process has a much smaller environmental impact than growing a live animal and does not involve killing any actual animals. Meat alternatives have grown in popularity in recent years. Unlike plant-based products that use protein, like soy or peas, and products that use fermentation, like fungi or yeasts, cultivated meat is not yet widely available. Meatly's founder, Owen Enser, says the process is sufficient to create an infinite amount of meat forevermore. The meat is nutritionally equivalent to the real thing but is free of steroids, hormones, or antibiotics. The expense will make scaling up production a challenge. Meatly hopes making pet food will help familiarize consumers with lab-grown meat. Enser says, the UK Food Standards Agency is currently undergoing a 2-year project to set out the approval process for cultivated meat. We hope to be part of that process. Everything in our production is safe for humans. We just don't have the regulatory pathway yet.
Okay,
Okay.
so now let's proceed to answer the questions. So I'll read the question and place your answers out loud. So let's start with number 1. What can people in the UK buy for the first time?
They can buy a pet treat made with raw meat for the first time.
Okay, next. Where is the sale of lab-grown meat banned?
Uh, Lab-grown meat is banned in Italy.
Okay, very good. Now, let's have number 3. How is cultivated meat made?
It is made by harvesting a tiny sample of animal cells that are cultured with water and nutrients to produce a protein mass in a few weeks.
Okay, now let's move on to the next activity, which is the readout.
Okay.
So please read the article.
Okay. UK introduces first ever pet treat featuring lab-grown chicken meat. For the first time, people in the UK can buy a pet treat made with lab-grown meat. The chick bites contain plant-based ingredients and 4% chicken meat cultivated in a lab by Meatly. The company, founded in 2022, is the first in the world to get regulatory approval for this type of meat to be used in pet food. Only a few countries have approved lab-grown meat, and Italy became the first country to ban the sale in 2023. Cultivated meat is made by harvesting a tiny sample of animal cells that are cultured with water and nutrients to produce protein mass a few weeks. The process has a much smaller environmental impact than growing a live animal, and does not involve killing any actual animals. Meat alternatives have grown in popularity in recent years. Unlike plant-based products that use protein like soy or peas, and products that use fermentation like fungi or yeast, yeast, cultivated meat is not yet widely available. Meatree's founder, owner Ansel, says the process is sufficient to create an infinite amount of meat forevermore. The meat is nutritionally equivalent to the real thing that is free of steroids, hormones, or antibiotics. The expense will make scaling up production a challenge. Meatly hopes making pet food will help familiarize consumers with lab-grown meat. Ansel says the UK Food Standards Agency is currently undergoing a 2-year project to set out the approval process for cultivated meat. We hope to be part of the process. Everything in our production is safe for humans. We just don't have the regulatory pathway yet.
Okay, so now can you please read this word again?
I don't know this word.
I knew it. Okay, so it's fungi.
Fungi.
Yes, that's fungi.
Fungi. What is fungi?
Okay, it's a bacteria.
Bacteria. Ah, okay. Fungi.
Yes.
Fungi. That
Okay, so
sounds
what's the
strange. Fungi.
okay? So I think the plural form for fungi is fungus.
Fungus.
Mm. So
Mm,
that's fungus, and
okay.
I think mushroom is one of them.
Mystery.
I think mushroom is one of them.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so okay, let's move on to the next activity, which is a
Mhm.
discussion.
Okay.
So please look at the direction.
Yes, okay.
Okay, now please answer this question freely or by using the situation given. So I'll read this question, then you can answer freely or open the answer key to have a better idea of how to answer. So let's start with number one. Do you think lab grown meat will be popular as pet food? Why do or don't you think so?
I don't think so. For now, because like this article says, the production of lab-grown meat is a bit pricey. Yeah, so if the price will decline significantly in the future, so I think it will be popular among pet owners because it's more we can it's more sustainable for pet owners.
Okay, but how about you? Would you prefer to use this lab grown meat than pet
So
food?
yeah, if there are some research researches to support uh, that so this kind of meat has no side effects or bad aspects to eat. Yeah, so I prefer and the prices. So okay for it.
Okay,
So
considering the price.
yes,
Okay. So how old is your dog?
my dog is 2 years old, almost 2 years old.
Ah, okay. So this is the sample answer in our answer key, so just for future reference.
Mhm.
So let's have number two. Do you think regulations should be different for pet and human food? What's your reasoning behind it?
Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, because mm, we have the different mechanisms in our body, of course. So we have to separate the rules. of food we eat. Yeah, from that's one.
Okay, so next question. Which do you think is better?
Hmm.
Plant-based meat or lab-grown meat? So please support your answer.
I think plant-based meat is better than lab-grown meat because it's more like natural for our bodies. I think yeah. How can I say? It's so lab-grown meat. It sounds like chemical, chem,
True.
yeah, chemicalic something.
Something processed.
Yeah.
More processed than what we have.